There had been no one on the road for hours. The girl was alone in her car. She kept her radio on and listened to the news to pass the time. There had been a car crash a few minutes ago. It was sad news, and she was about to change the station when she saw someone standing on the side of the road. She decided to slow down and check on them. "Are you okay?" The man looked like he had been hurt. He asked if she could give him a ride. The girl decided to help him. When she asked him where to take him, he told her that he had been hurt and needed to go to the hospital. He didn't remember much about himself or even how he had gotten hurt. They started on their way with nothing but the radio to fill the silence. The man was strange. Every so often, he would turn around and look out the back window. He seemed very worried. This made the girl worried too. Finally, the man asked, "Do you hear that?" "Hear what?" she asked. "The dogs," he said. The girl did not hear any dogs. There had been no one on the road for a long time. She turned up the radio to help drown out the noise. The news reporter began to talk about the crash. Several victims had been identified. The man was shaking as they read off the names. Finally, he began to cry. "What's wrong?" she asked him. "This can't be true," he said. "That crash must be a lie." "It's not," she said, confused. The man said nothing. He looked worse now than when she had picked him up, like death warmed over. As he was getting more worried with every mile, so was she. He kept saying that the dogs were getting closer. He begged her to go faster. She told him it wasn't safe for them to do that. "But they'll catch us if you don't go faster," he begged. The girl was really scared now. She finally told him that she didn't see any dogs, but the man was too scared to listen to her. "Faster," he cried. She went faster. They were going so fast now that her stomach felt sick. "Faster!" he screamed. "I can't go faster," she yelled at him. Then the man looked to the road. "There it is," he said, crying. With a terrifying yell, he grabbed the steering wheel. The man turned the car too sharply, and they went tumbling, end over end, across the road. When the car finally stopped, the girl couldn't move. She was upside down. As she hung there, she looked over to her passenger. The man had been thrown from the car and was lying face down on the road. The girl watched as something picked him off the ground and began dragging him back the way they had come. She could have sworn she heard the sound of paws walking around the car and then nothing at all. Finally, after a long while of trying to get out of the vehicle, she began walking down the road. The girl felt quite sick now. Something was different about her. She managed to wave down a car that was passing by. When she got in, the person asked her if she had seen the crash just down the road. She told him that she had been in that crash and that her passenger had gone away. The driver went pale. "That can't be," he said. "Why not?" she asked. The man swallowed. He said, "Because I just drove by there and everyone in that crash had died." The girl started to shake, but just before she was going to speak, she heard a long howl in the distance. As she turned to look out of the car, she could have sworn that there was something following them. Dogs.